In this tutorial, we will look at some useful features of the assignment option called Advanced Uploading of Files. In addition, we will show you what happens in both Student View and Teacher View when these options are selected, and we'll show you what happens when a student submits their assignment. To do this, I've created two identical assignments, this one here, Demo 1 and Demo 2, so that we can choose opposing settings in each and show you the difference it makes from a student's perspective and from a teacher's perspective. Let's have a look at what this demo assignment looks like. There it is. So I've just said here are the assignment instructions. That's it. To enter the editing section, this tab in Demo 1 and the second tab in Demo 2. So you can see that from the inside they are indeed identical. First thing we're going to look at is this availability option. So if I click that this is available from today, and I can set whatever date I like and some due date in the future, and compare what that looks like. So we've set that in the second one. Now if this is in Teacher View, we can see that where the date has been set, that comes up on the screen. There's no point showing you the student view because it's just going to be the same. The prevent late submissions, I'm not going to play around with that. Obviously, if that's clicked yes, then once the due date's passed, the student will not be able to submit. So that's pretty obvious. You'll see that at the other end of the system. I've set both grades to 20. The next thing I want to show you is the notes. In Demo 1, we will leave the notes checked at no, and in Demo 2, we'll say yes. So let's have a look at what that looks like. So Demo 1 versus Demo 2. In Demo 1, it just looks like it looked before, which is no surprise. In Demo 2, we've got a little notes section there. Let's switch role to student. So this is student view. If I'm a student and I want to add some notes, I can of course change the size of that. It's just like before. So there we go. Save changes, and let's see what that looks like. That's the notes option. The next option we're going to look at is send for marking. So in Demo 1 we're having that as no, and in Demo 2 we're going to have that as yes. Let's see what effect that has. Again, as you'd expect, that's what the Demo 1 course looks like from a teacher perspective. But from a teacher's perspective, when we've clicked the send for marking, there's a button that appears. So the student would see the assignment instructions. They can upload their files. We'll show you that in a sec. So let's say I'm going to upload a file, add a file, and I've just put a little Word document here called "Here is my completed assignment." So I'm going to upload that. There it is, and save changes. Sign Fred, good old Fred, and save changes. Now let's see what that looks like from a teacher's perspective. So if I return to my normal role, it looks pretty much the same, except I've got View 1 Submitted Assignment. So I click that. Now I've only got one, and it's happened. It's not Fred, it's me, but you understand why that is. So if all of your 25 students had submitted assignment, you'd obviously have 25 people down here, or I think you can. There's only 10 per page, but you can change that. You can do all that. I can download this. So I'm the teacher now, so I can click on that, and I can save, or I can just open. open or save. And so here it is. Here is my completed assignment. Lots of detail. Signed Fred. So let's say I really like that as a teacher, and that's met all the criteria. So I'm going to give him, could have used colour, 19 out of 20. And I can write a comment in the box, well done, and save all my feedback. So that's my view. I've seen what I've done. Well done, Fred. Here is my completed assignment. And there's the notes that Fred wrote. That's how it works. In the second assignment here, I'm going to activate send for marking. Again, student view. I'm going to click into demo 2, upload a file. I'm going to upload the same one and save changes. And now I also have the option to send for marking. So I'm a student and I'm happy with that. So I go, yep, I'm going to send that for marking. And there's a little warning saying if you hit the button that you've passed the point of no return. And so I've submitted it. Assignment was already submitted for marking and cannot be updated. So that's the student view. The teacher view of that is here. Assignment was already submitted for marking and cannot be updated. So I can, again, as a teacher, I can go into my one submitted, and this is, now remember, this is not the one I did before. This is demo 2, so that's when I could now do the same thing, put some comments in there, and save all feedback. And that's a simple version of how the assignments work. If you can learn to create some simple assignments, I think you'll find your world will change, and so will the students. That's it for now. Thanks for listening. Bye.